Imagine waking up one morning to the sound of rain falling over your city. At first, nobody pays much attention to it. People open their umbrellas, drivers turn on their windshield wipers, and the forecast says the weather will improve in a few hours. But the rain does not stop in the evening. It continues through the night, the next day, and the following week. Soon, humanity learns the truth. Rain will continue falling across the entire Earth for one full year. First, we need to establish the rules of this scenario. The rain is not equally heavy everywhere. Some regions experience powerful storms, while others receive constant drizzle. But there will be no dry weather anywhere on the planet. The water does not appear from nowhere. Evaporation from the oceans becomes much stronger. Clouds cover the planet, and moisture continuously returns to the surface. During the first few days, the rain seems more annoying than dangerous. Puddles cover the streets, drainage systems operate at maximum capacity, and river levels slowly rise. But the soil soon becomes completely saturated and can no longer absorb any more water. By the end of the first week, rainwater begins flowing across the surface. Underground passages, tunnels, and basements are flooded. In low-lying areas, the water reaches the windows of ground-floor apartments. Electrical substations shut down, roads become impassable, and public transport comes to a stop. After several weeks, rivers overflow their banks. Ordinary dams and flood barriers are designed for temporary floods, not for rain lasting several months. Water spills over protective structures and floods entire cities. Mountainous regions become especially dangerous. Waterlogged soil loses its stability, causing entire hillsides to move. Landslides destroy homes, block roads, and bury small settlements. Mud flows rush down the mountains, carrying rocks, trees, and pieces of buildings. But the water does not threaten cities alone. Agriculture begins to collapse. Plant roots require oxygen, but flooded soil forces the air out. Crops rot in the ground, while heavy machinery can no longer enter the fields. Grain, fruit, and vegetable harvests fall dramatically. Food reserves still exist, but prices rise rapidly. After 2 months, stores begin limiting sales. Bread, clean water, and medicine become difficult to find. It may seem strange that people could run out of drinking water during endless rain. But floodwater carries sewage, fuel, fertilizer, and industrial chemicals into rivers and reservoirs. Water is everywhere, but it becomes dangerous without treatment. Water treatment facilities are flooded, while electricity works only intermittently. Outbreaks of intestinal diseases begin. People are moved to higher ground, tall buildings, and temporary floating camps. Airplanes can still fly, but thunderstorms, poor visibility, and flooded runways make every flight dangerous. Cargo ships continue delivering supplies, but ports gradually disappear beneath the water. 3 months have passed. Dense clouds prevent most sunlight from reaching the surface. Temperatures fall in many regions. Solar power plants become almost useless, while hydroelectric plants initially receive an enormous supply of water. But the excess soon becomes another threat. Reservoirs overflow, forcing operators to open their floodgates. If a dam collapses, an enormous wave rushes through the valley below. After 6 months, the familiar map of the world begins to change. This does not mean the oceans will necessarily rise by hundreds of meters, because most of the rainwater originally came from those same oceans. But the water is now moving into places where it did not exist before. Lowlands become lakes, rivers merge, and coastlines constantly change. Millions of people abandon flooded cities. Settlements built on high plateaus with stable rocky ground have the best chance of surviving. But even there, food, fuel, and medicine are becoming scarce. Animals also move toward higher ground. Many land species lose their natural habitats. Insects and rodents invade human shelters, allowing diseases to spread even faster. 11 months have passed, and the rain is still falling. Humanity has survived, but modern civilization has broken into isolated, protected communities. People collect rainwater, grow food inside sealed buildings, and transport supplies by boat. Finally, the last day arrives. The raindrops become less frequent, the clouds begin to separate, and sunlight reaches the surface of the earth for the first time in a year. People leave their shelters, but many of them have nowhere to return. Cities are covered in water and mud, bridges have collapsed, fields have been destroyed, and millions of homes are no longer safe. The rain has ended, but rebuilding will take decades. Humanity will survive a year of constant rain, but the world will never be the same. Sometimes a global disaster does not require a giant wave or an asteroid impact. All it takes is one ordinary drop of water, as long as it keeps falling for too long. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more incredible scenarios.